Edward Muir, Regional Operations Manager of SPM Waste Management, which is a regional body of the National Solid Waste Management Authority. What we are currently doing, we have launched our cleanup operation project, right? What we are doing is that we are going into every main town across Jamaica. We intend to clean at least 150 towns across the island, where we intend to have a clean Christmas, but not just for the Christmas, but for it to be an ongoing project to ensure that we keep Jamaica clean, because as our tagline goes, Jamaica's beauty is our duty. Now, we are encouraging residents to ensure that they make the necessary arrangement to put out all their bulky waste, right, and to contact all the regional offices. Because, as you know, if we do our job properly, right, first of all, we want you to help us do our job, right? So by putting out the garbage properly, we will come in and collect all the garbage and ensure that it is disposed of properly. Now, our project in this region, we are starting with Santa Cruz, right? As you can see, we are cleaning the area in Santa Cruz where someone once lived here, and it was a hazard because the health center is just up the road right there. So we are starting in Santa Cruz now. We are cleaning this area. After we leave Santa Cruz, we are heading into Christiana, right? Christiana into Manchester, and then from that we move into Spalding in Clarendon. It is not just a one-day operation. We intend to have this as an ongoing operation. So we are encouraging residents to assist us by putting out their garbage and to call all regional offices so we can dispose of their garbage properly. As you know, we have compactors. So our compactors are unable to collect these bulky waste. So what we have to do, we have hired private tippers from across the island to come in and assist us, and also laborers. Now, as I've mentioned before, this is not a one-off situation. So we are encouraging all commercial customers, right? The shops, supermarkets, restaurants, etc. Please bag your waste properly. Please don't dump your garbage in the town or behind the building, because that will cause some form of breakout, right? So just contact us and we'll come in and clean the garbage. Also, we're encouraging residents, because we know the Christmas season is upon us. So we're asking you to contact the office, our regional office, right? And we'll come in and remove your waste on a timely manner or a timely basis, right? Now, we intend to remove at least 20 loads of solid waste from each town. So we have started with the towns, and we are going to move onto the highways, and then we'll be moving into the communities. So our units are currently working in the communities, and we are working in the town. We have also extended our work hours, our work hour shift. So you will see units coming through the communities during the night for collection. So we will be posting our schedule on our Facebook account so residents can know exactly or which night or day, because as I mentioned before, we are now running a 24-hour operation from now straight into the middle of next year, so that we have a clean Christmas and a clean New Year. And just to add though, we have rehabilitated some units, so we will have more units on the road going forward. So I know residents have a big concern about late collection and also garbage not being collected. So I want to assure you that we are doing everything in our powers to ensure that we collect all those waste. So in Central Jamaica, we have added 6 more units that we have rehabilitated to our fleet. So that should give us some ease in sections of Clarendon, Manchester and St. Elizabeth. So just want to say that continue to work with us, and we will ensure that you have a clean and safe environment. Well, this operation is expected to run from now. The bulky waste cleanup is expected to run from now into the middle of next year, right? So it's a pre and post cleanup that we are doing for the Christmas. So we want to ensure that come next year, we have removed most of the bulky waste, so our compactors will be able to collect other waste easily. Now, as it in regards to our costs, right? As you know, garbage collection, it's an ongoing process. So we generate garbage every day. So we have an obligation, not just to watch the costs, but to ensure that our residents are safe and clean. No, so we have a budget. We have to try and stay as much as possible within our budget, but at the same time, our health comes first. So we have to ensure that we have a safe and clean place. Just to add though, that we will be cleaning all towns, not just major towns, but all towns, right? So, as I've said before, in St. Elizabeth, we're starting with Santa Cruz. In Manchester, we're starting with Christiana. And in Spalding, in Clarendon, we're starting with Spalding. Now, the other towns will be continuing tomorrow and beyond. So, it is not just a one-off thing. Every town, we are moving into every town. So, look out for us and put out your waste. Please ensure that you bag or put out your waste in an orderly manner, so that the crew can come in and have it clean. So just look out for us. We are coming to every town.
As I'm saying, I'm awfully grateful and happy, for this situation, because it was appalling in terms of how this roadway, was over a period of time. So I'm pretty much grateful for the present situation. And I just hope this can be maintained, over a period of time, because it was badly neglected, and I'm hopeful that work will be put in place constantly to have it in a decent way.
Candice Hales, Community Relations Officer of SPM Waste Management. Alright, so what we're doing is we're making use of our weekends to clean up bulky waste across the parishes of Manchester, Clarendon and St. Elizabeth. What's happening is that right before the Christmas season, we're going into our most problematic areas to clean bulky waste. We're in Shudley right now. We clean this area every other day, but yet still it looks as if it wasn't cleaned for 2 weeks. This is because we have a lot of illegal dumping, commercial entities that just dump garbage anywhere. If you look, you'll see garbage from restaurants, doctors' offices. So hopefully we will have enforcement in this area very soon, so we can ticket persons who dump here illegally. If you look at the waste that's behind me right now, a lot of it is unpackaged. Why? Because we might dispose of things like food in our garbage, which we really shouldn't be doing. We have to try and minimize the amount of organic waste we put in our garbage, because it makes it attractive to animals, stray dogs, and yeah.
My name is Howard Bennett. I'm the zonal manager for this area. We call it Zone 3 Manchester. It comprises of Manchester and Clarendon, North Clarendon as well. Presently, one of the biggest challenges that we have is that most of our people, they are not educated in containerizing their waste. So most people are throwing the loose garbages in the receptacle. They are not bagging their waste properly. Some of the areas that we'll be covering in this period is like the Shudley Main Road. We want to maintain the highway go back to Bryce. We want to maintain that area for this period. Well, I'm encouraging all business persons, by law, it is for you to get yourself on a contract for your waste to be picked up. So I'm encouraging you to get yourself on a contract with NSWMA for your waste to be removed. And for our residents, I'm asking you, just bag it, bin it, and we'll collect it for you.
Okay, we are now in Christiana in Manchester, right? Earlier this morning, about 7 a.m., we were in Santa Cruz, where we started our operation. And as I've mentioned before, we are moving right across the island. So we have dealt with Santa Cruz this morning, so now we're in Christiana. So we're at the Christiana police station. We are moving across all the government agencies, main towns, and all the major highways. So after we have finished cleaning Christiana, we'll be moving to Spalding, Clarendon. As I've mentioned before, this is an ongoing event. It's not just something for the Christmas, but something that we plan to continue throughout next year to ensure that our country is healthy and clean. So, as I've said, we want to partner with you so that you can properly containerize your garbage, so it makes life much easier for us to collect the waste to dispose of in an orderly manner. Thank you.
Keep we island clean, so clean. From the peaks to the beach, so clean. No dirty up Jamaica, please don't do it. Keep Keep we island clean, so clean. From the peaks to the beach, so clean. No dirty up Jamaica, please don't do it.
No dash no paper, no dash no plastic. Dispose your garbage responsibly. No know how to recycle, learn it quick. And if you drop it, better pick up every piece of it. Plastics last forever, don't forget the bits. Cause when them touch the street, them end up in the sea. Collect pan the reef where they fish them feed. And when you want seafood, I eat your
Keep
eat.
we island clean, so clean. From the peaks to the beach, so clean. No dirty up Jamaica, please don't do it. No dirty up Jamaica, no dirty up Jamaica, no dirty up Jamaica, no dirty up Jamaica.